Yo, 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 yo. Yes, 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 yes. I'm back with another recap. Um, Same as always. I want to go over the trades that I've taken so far this week. Not many at all. Not many at all. I have one on GJ and then two on GU. GU was massive. Um, GJ wasn't as big. Um, yeah. All right. So starting off with GJ, price action opened over here on the 17th, the week it opened. We came out and created an Asian high with the Asian low. When I got to the charts, I think this part of the price action had already played out. Um, what I saw was, price action came down. It did close below this level of support here. But what I was basing my mind frame as far as taking a trade was that price action had give, a slight retracement of this bullish move here. I don't think that's 50%, but at the same time, um, just looking at last week's price action, I took a trade based off of the retracements that, price action gave last week before taking off again. So hold on, let me make sure we're recording. I ain't doing this over. All right. So I took this trade based off of the price action or the retracements that price action gave out last week. So it's kind of sketchy slash risky setup, but simply because I was trading based off of what price action did last week. I said it like three times already. All right, so price came down. I took that as enough retracement that price action wasn't coming back down any further. On the smaller time frames, you did have a level of support here. I saw the Asian low respect that level, and then I saw price action push back up into this level. And then once it came back down, it did not break this Asian low. So once I saw price action not break this Asian low, I was looking for an entry. And my thought process was either we were only going to retest the Asian high or we were going to break through like we did over here and give out new highs. So the original setup for this trade, I know this risk to roll right here looks ugly, but I can break it down once we get down to the smaller time frames. But I saw price action push up, come back. Once we started going back bullish, I was in there. And the way I was watching it was on the 15 and the 5. I was looking for the structure shift on the 5 and the 15, up all the way down to the 5. So what you got was, the Asian high, Asian low, push back up, waited for this to retest this Asian low. And then I don't know why this entry is so late, but normally normally as price action, rejects this area here and start to come back up, see that structure shift low, high, higher, low, high, high. We're looking to get in back in over here somewhere, but for some reason, entry was way up there at 157, 101. Um, what happened was price pushed up, came back down, a little bit of drawdown. This trade went through pretty quick. I was in probably about um, 10, 15, 20 minutes before I took some profits off and 157, 214. It was 10 pips, 11 pips. I had a bigger lot size in than I normally use. So once price got to them 11 pips, I grabbed a little bit and took off. In the back of my mind, I did see that we had resistance over here, and I said, okay, well, price action shows that we aren't going to be able to break this high. Then that's why I was collecting. That's why I took some profits off over here because I knew this had a potential price action over here had a potential to stall out, running into this area up here. So going back to the 15 minute can show a little bit better. So like I said, price action pushed up. I saw price action once it got here, I took off some profits. And then I saw this candle here starting to develop. And I was like, so as price action continued to play out. It was, back and forth with this candle. Finally closed that bearish close. I closed out. Um, I closed out the runner up here. As we ran into that resistance. So the trade really, stops was below this candle originally, and then as time went on, slowly but surely, because I saw price push up, and then the next few candles, especially looking at on the 5 minute, they didn't look like we were going to continue. So as we got up here, when we had this candle push up, this big ass candle came back, and when they pushed up again, them 11 pips, I was out of there because I was looking at this as price action is reacting to this level, and the potential for us to push through is not that great. That's the thought process I was going through at the time. So took off profits here at 11 pips, and then closed the rest of it once that candle closed on or started to mess around in the 15 minute. GU was the better trade for me. Coming up to the higher time frames. We had the weekly open over here on the 17th again. Price action came up, a little bit of bullish action and pulled down. Um, Same thing with GU. What I saw on GJ, price action gave that small amount of retracement. This is here. I consider I even threw the fibs on there. I saw this more as a 50% retracement of this bullish impulse move over here. So once I got to the charts, I saw this London low. I saw this NY low pretty much hold up that support around that level and at that 50% mark. I saw price action push up and then come back. So by the time I got to the charts, it's right at the Asian session. I got all this marked up, and I was sitting and waiting. And what I saw was, this support hold up, price action push up, not able to break, pull back, not able to break that low. And I saw a bullish candle start to prep. So that's why my entry was way up there, sitting and waiting. So what I saw was, before I got in, I looked at GU, I looked at GJ and saw if we were still bullish on both of those. Then I peeked over at DXY and I saw it was heavy bearish. So like I got right here on the notes, dollar weakness plus the bar in between strategy, which is this one right here. TP1 stops went to break even, and the rest was a runner. I did take off profits. This is a 19 pip TP1. I did take off some profits here and then left a runner, and as you can see, into the New York session, 59 pip take profit hit. The bar in between strategy was here. Price pushed up. Saw this candle close bearish, slow down. So what I said was, if this is going to retrace deeper, then it's just going to retrace deeper. But as soon as price action break that high, I'm in there. And it didn't retrace deeper, and it broke the high, and I was in. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, the higher time frames were bullish. I looked at all this price action here is my 50% retracement of this impulse move here. And then once I came to the Asian session, I saw those bullish candles starting to print. And then I saw this, a little exhaustion candle, and I just waited for it to break the high. And that was pretty much it. And those are the two trades. I had two positions open right here. So the two positions plus the one from GJ are the only thing I've taken this week, and that was pretty much it. What I was looking for, my other confirmation with this trade was I was looking for price to retest this untested order block over here. Looking for buys into that level, and then once we got up there and either stalled out or break through, I was only targeting that level, and then just wanted to see what type of reaction we were going to get from that level. So for tonight's setup, just looking at how this is setting up right here, my continuation buy zone always, break and retest. So price action come back down to this level and start chopping around. Give me a setup I like. We're already in the Asian session. My eyes were in the Asian session anyway. What I'll do is go back and I'll remark up some of this, but right now, kind of give a little insight. All right, so the London continued the bullish trend from the Asian session, came up and gave us a high. The New York session gave us a bit of a retracement. So now we'll be looking to see if the Asian, or my thought process, if the Asian session is going to continue this downtrend, if the Asian session is going to consolidate, or if the Asian session is going to push us back bullish. That's what I'll be looking for tonight. And once price action gets to a level, that I like to see, and it's reacting the way I want it to react, then I'll get in. London open. So for sales, I really wouldn't be looking for sales simply because price action is bullish. All this bullish uptrend. So the sales, I would have to see some major impulse down. Let me draw it out for you. For sales, I would have to see some major impulse down, with a retracement, and then try to catch the shorts as we come back down to retest. However far price action push down. It's the only way I'll probably try to take a sell. But for buys, New York high. Let's see. Um, yeah, for buys, I just like to see price action come and hold up this support right here. Come down, bounce up, react, come back down, push up, retest, then out of there. Something like that. That's definitely what I'd be looking for on buys. This Asian session come in range on top of that 1.37734, and then get busy back to the upside. So here shortly, I'm getting ready to delete all this and mark them back up. So I can see what we're gonna do for the night. But that's all the trades I have for this week so far. Let's see, UJ. Recap real quick. I wasn't really happy with UJ from the weekend analysis because I did identify that we were sort of stuck in the range pretty much from all this bullish action, and I feel like that's why GJ really, didn't really move too much. It broke up to the upside. So what I kind of identified here with DXY being bearish as it is, UJ didn't really move. GJ pushed up. Last night I was kind of seeing, I definitely was seeing for GU dollar weakness last night, but then also possibly JPY. Yeah, JPY was weak as well. Because all the other pairs versus the JPY continued bullishly. So I think that is why UJ is consolidating. JPY weakness, USD weakness. GJ continued bullish. AJ continued bullish. And then CAD JPY. Let's see what UCAD look like. CAD might have some strength. Completely bearish. These are pretty much consolidating as well. A little fake out to the bottom, came back up. Based off of this price action, I do think this is going to start to resume bullish. Let's see what DXY. DXY, a little shift in structure right there. Let's see, high, low, low. We haven't really broken any structures right here. And then you got this little 30-minute order block there, a little reaction level. Yeah, I call that reaction level more than order block because it don't really line up on a 1 hour or a 4 hour. I would consider this more of an order block than I would that little one on the 30 minutes. So I would like to see UCAD push back up into this level and see how we react from there. Otherwise, yeah, just sit and watch some waiting game because consolidate, broke out, came right back in. Swiping liquidity from these levels. Yeah, so I would like to see if this level here is going to be a resistance to where this 4 hour candle closes weak bullish or even close somewhat bearish, and then let the next 4 hour to one let me say 4 hour to 1 hour candle. Yeah, I would like to see this start to take out some of these lows and possibly catch a retest back to the downside. But this this okay. Why is it DXY? What the hell? That was DXY. Yeah. So if DXY is going to continue bearish, I'd like to see if this support's going to hold up or price action push back into that NY low. This is corrective price action. This is your impulse move. Your corrective price action is here. So your strength is still with the bears. UJ consolidating, no bueno. GJ, see if this support holds up or resistance SR flip holds up there. GU, yeah. Let's see if we're gonna come back down. Same thing here, pretty much SR flip there. AUD, USD. I could have definitely taken this same position, just like GU, same price action. Price pushed up, pulled back, and then broke out bullish. NY session price pushed up, pulled back, and broke out bullish. But once I saw GU take off, I kind of forgot about everything else. Yeah, because I was looking at AU, GU, and GJ for last night because I saw UJ consolidating, and then AJ. I don't really trade AJ too much. I just use it for confluence. I'm looking at GJ as far as JPY strength and weakness. And then, yeah, JPY, yeah, I saw that's consolidating. There weren't no parts of that. You can, yeah. Not too bueno, my friend. No bueno, no bueno. And then gold. Let's see what gold hitting for. This was last week. Did not take that trade. Yeah, gold right back in that consolidation range. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna still stick with GU and AU for tonight. I don't really like the way JPY is shaking out because we were bullish there. Just red outside the house. Red outside the house. Consolidating here. And then bullish back over there. So I ain't 100% sure if JPY is strong or not. I do know AUD is strong though. Bullish. And I do know GBP is strong. Bullish. So let's see how they run. I'm getting ready to mark up here shortly. That's all I got for this one. Welcome to the U.